Hey, 3DS game collection coming at you. So why don't we get started? With the first one, Bravely Default. Classic turn-based RPG with the Brave and Default system. Stack up default points to then... No, Brave points to... No, you default to defend, gets you a Brave point, and then you attack a target that you pick the amount of times that you default, but you can also get the default out of the deficit, but it doesn't matter. Classic turn-based RPG. I'm all about that shit. You know this. I beat Bravely Default. Well, I shouldn't say I beat Bravely Default 2. I got close to beating it, i.e. final boss. Killed me a bunch of times. I said, screw this. Watch the ending on YouTube. That's it. But this game, I got about 5 hours in, and then I stopped playing. It tends to be the case with me, as you know. And yeah, I love this game. Turn-based RPGs, any type of RPGs, especially JRPGs, are my favorite, especially turn-based. Regular turn-based, active time battle turn-based, doesn't matter, I love it. The sequel, Bravely Second End Layer. Don't know why I got this if I never beat the first one, but I played this for a little... excuse me. I played this for a little bit. And yeah, it's the sequel to Bravely Default. Direct sequel to Bravely Default. Where's Bravely Second 2? Which is the sequel to Bravely Default 2. Or something. I don't know. Anyway, next up, this game came out the same day as Resident Evil 6. Codename Steam, also by Capcom. Right? This is Capcom, correct? Yeah, it's Nintendo, but didn't Capcom... Isn't this Capcom game as well? I think it is. I don't know. I bought it back in the day, sold it, rebought it. It's kind of like a strategy game where you pick your spot and then you see an enemy, you attack, if I remember correctly. You attack them from behind, kind of like XCOM-ish, I think, if I could remember how it is. But I played it for a little bit, don't remember much, as you could tell by my piss-poor description of it. Here's a twofer. Why not? Dragon Quest 7 and Dragon Quest 8. After I beat Dragon Quest 11, I wanted to play the series. But then I thought to myself, you know what, I'm going to give Dragon Quest a break for a bit, and move on. And I think it's now time, because we have until June. I believe Resident Evil 4 recently came out. Final Fantasy 16 in June. Or is Breath of the Wild, is Tears of the Kingdom in May? I don't know. But we have a few months before any new games come out. So once I'm done with my 80 playthroughs of Resident Evil 4 Remake, I'll hop into one of these. All I know is that a lot of people say Dragon Quest 8 is the best one. It's the first one a lot of people played. And Dragon Quest 7 is long as dick, from what I understand. The PS1 version is very, very long. If I remember correctly, from what I hear, this one, they shrunk it down a bit. There's like pieces of a world map, I believe, you have to get. And there's a lot in the PS1 version, and they kind of condensed that in this version. It might be a world map, I'm not sure. Pieces of a world map you have to get. I don't remember. But all I know is that these games are great, and I have them on 3DS. I also have Dragon Quest 8 on PS2, but, you know. With Dragon Quest 8 on 3DS, and I believe Dragon Quest 7 as well, you see enemies on the screen. Instead of random encounters, you could avoid them, or you could run right into them and fight them. Fantasy Life. I remember when I got a new 3DS XL. This is one of the games I bought with it. Yeah, it's Fantasy Life. You pick a job, you live the life of that job, if I remember correctly. Go on adventures from what it says. And yeah, I love an RPG with the job system, and this is RPG that you live your life by level 5. If I get these descriptions wrong, I apologize. I don't remember much. I got about maybe 3-4 hours into it. I gotta stop buying games and not beating them, going hours in and not finishing them. That's my problem. Final Fantasy Explorers. Monster Hunter Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy Monster Hunter. From what I remember. I know. I haven't played this in a while. I got maybe like about an hour in. I got it cheap. Probably. I don't know. Maybe I didn't. Oh, I know it's Final Fantasy and I'm a Final Fantasy fan. I like Monster Hunter, so that's this. Hyrule Warriors Legends. It's the it's Hyrule Warriors on 3DS. Except graphics are a little toned down because, you know, handheld. And you can bring characters from this game into the Wii U version. That's good stuff. Mate, is this actually just the first game? Includes from the game. Oh, includes content. Oh, new storylines in it too. Anyway, yeah, run around, kill a bunch of enemies, good times, good stuff. You like Dynasty Warrior? You'll like that. So get it. Okay. Lego City Undercover, The Chase Begins. I played a good amount of the original Lego City Undercover on the Wii U. That's a charming little game. Funny. Some funny jokes in there. Some deep cuts when it comes to the references, as the kids say. And this is the prequel to that game. I played it for a little bit. Don't remember much. I'm pretty sure this has as much humor in it. Clever humor. References. That kind of stuff. Something's up with my hair. It's looking all kinds of jacked up. Anyway. Lego City Undercover, The Chase Begins. Because the character's name is Chase. Main character's name is Chase. Yes. Yes, it is. Right? Maybe. Here's a twofer. Luigi's Mansion and Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. This came out on my birthday, the year it came out. 2013, it says. I don't know. And, yeah. Luigi's Mansion, the GameCube game on 3DS. And it says, includes all new multiplayer modes, which is good stuff. The Luigi's Mansion games are charming little games. It's about time Luigi gets his own game. It was about time Luigi got his own game. And these are 1 and 2. I don't have 3. Maybe someday I'll get it. But, yeah. Never beat them. But, what did you expect? Mario Kart 7. It's Mario Kart on the 3DS. New tracks. New karts. And I'm pretty sure that has some new characters in it as well. And the new items. It says... the Fire Flower, Tanuki Suit, and the number 7. Don't recall what that does. I don't know, but I played it for a little bit, and just like with all Mario Kart games, it is a jolly good time. This next one, from what I understand, is getting up there in price. I'm just going to fix my hair while describing it. No, I'm just kidding. It's getting up there in price. And whenever I see a game that I own, that I bought when it came out, going up there in price, I'm like, yeah, I'm never going to sell that bitch. That's a collector's item. I wouldn't really call this a collector's item. It's just going up in price. I don't know what it could be. Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater 3D on the 3DS. The controls are fine. Peace Walker controls, crouch walk, and all that good stuff. But with the Circle Pad Pro, I think, is the best way to play this. Because on the new 3DS XL with the nub, the C-stick, the nub thing, the camera's a little tough. You know, it's a little tough. But Metal Gear Solid 3 is a fantastic game. And this is it on the 3DS. And if it is true that it's going up in price, look what I got. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Someone's going to freaking rob me. Anyway, Metroid Samus Returns. If I believe it is a remake of Metroid 2. Yeah, reimagining of Metroid 2 Return of Samus. I got a good amount of hours into this. I never beat it. Yeah. But I got a good chunk of time into this game. I had a lot of fun with it. The Metroid games are really fun. And yeah. This is the one on the 3DS. And when an enemy attacks you, you can parry them and then one-shot them. It's a lot of fun. Twofer. Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate and Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. It's one of the games I got when I first got my new 3DS XL. Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate I got because I got this, and I haven't played this one yet. I played a little bit of this. I wouldn't say an hour's worth, but you know, maybe like 2-3 hours. It's a Monster Hunter game. You hunt monsters, craft weapons, armor out of the monsters you kill. A lot of fun. I recommend it to anybody, Monster Hunter. And if you don't like it, well, you don't like it. I don't give a shit. It's not like I made it. Anyway, New Super Mario Bros. 2. Easy as hell. And as you can tell from the front and the back, there are quite a lot of coins in this game to collect. But this game is easy as shit. It holds your hand like a mug. But other than that, fun platformer. It's just very easy. Paper Mario Sticker Star. The third game I got when I first got my new 3DS XL. I don't remember much of it. Yes, and I played it for about maybe 45 minutes, an hour. This isn't my original copy. Sold it, rebought it, as it goes with us. Here's the threefer. We got Pokemon Omega Ruby, Pokemon X, the first Pokemon game I've beaten, and Pokemon Moon. As you know from my Game Boy video, Pokemon Ruby version is my favorite Pokemon game. And this is the remake. Haven't beaten it. I beat Pokemon X, though. I'm finally talking about a game I beat. Pokemon X. I stopped playing after... because I used the Master Ball on the Legendary right here. Little did I know that there's a cave where Mewtwo is standing. That's where I saved. And that's where I stopped. I already beat the Elite Four and all that. But, yeah. I beat this one. I Beating this one, though. I want to go back to these Pokemon games. There's so many. There's so many. I gotta get, like, surgery or something to, like, have a few months off of work because I need to play these games. The gang you go against in this movie, the gang you go against in this game are kind of like, when they move around like this when they talk. It's pretty funny. But yeah, I love Omega. I love Ruby. Ruby's my favorite. I love it. I love it. I love it. Resident Evil Revelations. I got it when it first came out. Some interesting trivia for you. I have one of the copies where Revelations is spelt wrong. Now this game is on everything. But this is I like this Resident Evil game. It's a good mixture of horror with a little bit of action, kind of. Some of the dialogue is atrocious. This dialogue, some of it sucks. But the game itself, not bad. I like it. It's fun to play in 3D. Yeah. Resident Evil The Mercenaries 3D. It's Mercenaries mode in 3D. Yeah, what do you want? You just run around, kill enemies, build up your time, unlock new characters and what have you. I played it for a little bit, and I might go back to it. There's no story or anything. It's Mercenaries. It's Resident Evil Mercenaries. Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor Overclocked. I bought this, played it for about 5 minutes, and I had to do something, and I stopped, and I forgot. But RPG, like I said, JRPG, you collect monsters in this, correct? Yep, collect infused demons. Just like with all the other Shin Megami Tensei games, I assume. Super Mario 3D Land. This is the game. Was one of the games I got when I first got my regular 3DS XL, and it's Super Mario 3D Land. It's a fun, compact game. Play 3D levels, obviously 3D Land, and the 3D is really wacky. You could either choose to have the 3D be like go in or you go out. You could have Mario jump out of the screen at you, or it feels like you could dip your fingers in and grab Mario. If you want to see what the 3D on the 3DS looks like, I recommend using this game because it's good stuff, and it's a Mario game, so it's fun. Of course it is. It's Mario. Come on. Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS. I have it for the Wii U, as you saw my Wii U game collection video. I made that video, right? Or did I think I did? I don't know. All I know is that this is it for the 3DS, and the characters in this game have a black outline around them so you can see them better because of the smaller screen. And you have a whole mess of characters in this game. A whole mess. Ultimate has more, I believe, but a whole mess of characters in this game. Here's the twofer. Theater Rhythm Final Fantasy and Theater Rhythm Final Fantasy Curtain Call. I love the Final Fantasy music. These are music rhythm games with the Final Fantasy music. The thing is, when I play this on the 3DS, I have to be careful with tapping on the bottom screen. That's why I haven't played these that much, but I played the latest one a whole lot more. But yeah, so much fun. I love the Final Fantasy music. I love the Final Fantasy games. And it's music rhythm games with Final Fantasy music. Fantastic. Dancing Mad is my favorite Final Fantasy song of all time. Song in Final Fantasy of all time. I might even say one of my favorite pieces of music in video games in general. Here's a forfer. I don't know why these are here. I think when I alphabetize my games, I put the T's together, which is weird because if you look in like directories or some shit, the title, if it starts with the, it's like a comma, the at the end of the title. But anyway, we have The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D, The Legend of Zelda A Link Between Worlds, and The Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes. I feel like everybody who owns a 3DS owns this game. Definitely. It's one of the best Zelda games of all time, despite the fact that Majora's Mask is my favorite. A Link Between Worlds, I'm surprised I beat. Honestly, I didn't beat The Link to the Past, but this is kind of like a sequel, kind of, to it. And there's an old man in this game in Kakariko Village. Is that the Link from A Link to the Past? Is it? What do you think? I think it is, based on the credits, and at the end of the credits, it shows him standing there. And when you fight him, he's strong, is really strong. And Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes, it's a co-op game, but you can play it solo. I love the Zelda series. I don't think there is a Zelda game that is bad. Zelda licensed Zelda game that is bad. And yeah, fantastic. And I love Majora. I was so happy when this came out that they didn't put it in 3D. They made it easier than the original, though. They said they wouldn't, but they did. Oh, almost knocked those down. And last, I'm going to show 2 games, but it's actually 1 game. Xenoblade Chronicles 3D for new Nintendo 3DS. Why do I have 2 copies? Well, this one is sealed. This one is not. Back when I used Amazon, I don't use Amazon anymore because they could suck it. I ordered this from Amazon. It didn't come when it said it was going to come. And I let a few days pass after, and it's like, it's still not here. So what I did, I canceled it, went to GameStop back when I shopped at GameStop, and got it there. Later that day, this showed up, and they already refunded my money. So hey, what do you know? So I decided to keep this sealed and use this one. Xenoblade Chronicles is a fun game. I've got like maybe 5 hours into it. It's long as balls. I used to think I won't be able to beat it, but then I beat Dragon Quest XI, and I beat that in 76 hours, and that game's long as balls, and I was able to beat that. So maybe one day I will beat this on the Switch. Definitive Edition. And then go to Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and 3. You never know. But yeah, these are one of the few games that are made exclusively for only the Nintendo 3DS. New Nintendo 3DS, sorry. There's also Minecraft and I think another game, I don't know, but I figured I'd keep the one Amazon sent me after I canceled it. I figured I'd leave it sealed. Who knows, maybe one day be like, hey, remember the new Nintendo 3DS exclusive games? Oh, snap. And I have a sealed one. And yeah. That's it for my 3DS game collection. Sorry if I rambled a bit. I'm rushing a little bit because I am hungry and there's food downstairs and I'm about to go eat. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Be sure to like if you liked the video, dislike if you didn't like the video, favorite, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, whatever you want. Follow me on YouTube, which is here, Twitch, Trovo, used to be Facebook. I might have to make a new Facebook gaming page and rebuild my 3,000 followers. That majority are bots. If they're the reason why my account got hacked and I can't get it back, never mind. Anyway, so yeah, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. God bless. Sweet dreams at night. Good morning in the morning. Good afternoon in the afternoon. And I will see you all later. See ya.